The Enlightenment Practices of Patanjali, Step 7. True Meditation, Resting in the Field of Awareness. What if meditation was not something you had to do, but a space you could enter? A silent field that always exists, just behind the mind, beneath the breath, beyond effort? In the ancient path of inner evolution laid out by Patanjali, this is the 7th step, what the sages called dhyana, meaning true meditation. But this is not about closing your eyes and thinking hard. This is not about trying to silence your thoughts. This is not about chasing bliss or sitting perfectly still. This is the moment when all doing ceases, and yet awareness remains. Not directed, not pushed, but steady, open, awake. In this transmission, we'll journey fully into this state. We'll understand how it arises, what it feels like, and how it serves as the gateway to the deepest state of all. Section 1. Patanjali's teaching on true meditation. Patanjali describes meditation in his Yoga Sutras with precision. Meditation is the uninterrupted flow of awareness toward one object. This is step 7, and the word he uses is dhyana. In earlier steps, we practiced concentration, dharana. That's step 6. It involved effort, holding focus, returning when the mind wandered. But in step 7, something shifts. The focus no longer requires control. The awareness flows on its own. Effort dissolves, and yet presence becomes stronger. It's not blankness, it's not passivity, it's a living stillness, alert, awake, and completely at peace. Section 2. From concentration to meditation. To understand true meditation, we must distinguish it from what comes before. In step 6, dharana, you focus. You choose an object, a breath, a candle, a sound. You bring your attention there, it wanders. You bring it back. It's a training, a sharpening. But in step 7, dhyana, you stop training. The attention is no longer pulled. It rests naturally. You are not focused on the object anymore. You are with it. You and the object are no longer two, and eventually the object fades. Only presence remains. This shift cannot be forced. It is a natural deepening, but it is also unmistakable. Section 3. What happens inside during real meditation? When meditation becomes real, the entire system, body, mind, breath, begins to transform. Breath slows or becomes nearly still. You are not holding it. It simply becomes light, even invisible. The mind quiets. Thoughts may still arise, but they no longer drag attention. They pass like clouds in a clear sky. The sense of time fades. You don't know how long you've been sitting, and you don't care. You feel awake, but not doing anything. There's no mental commentary, no analysis, just a sense of here-ness. The feeling of being a meditator fades. There is no you meditating, there is only meditation. Modern neuroscience confirms this shift. Long-term meditators show lower activity in the default mode network linked to ego and self-talk, increased brainwave coherence, especially in alpha and gamma ranges, enhanced emotional regulation, clarity, and joy. But these benefits are side effects. The true sign of meditation is still awareness, alive, quiet, full. Section 4. The signs of true meditation. You'll know you're in true meditation, not just thinking about it, when you stop needing a method. The breath, mantra, or object fades away naturally. You are aware without effort. No discipline, no struggle, just presence. Thoughts may come, but you don't follow. You see them, but remain unmoved. There's no sense of doing it right. In fact, there's no sense of doing at all. You feel a gentle joy, stillness, or light without needing a cause. It is not emotional. It is existential. This is the meditative field, what ancient texts call the lamp in still air, or the seer resting in their own nature. You don't create this field. You arrive in it, by grace, by practice, by presence. Section 5. How to enter the meditative field. While true meditation cannot be forced, you can prepare yourself to enter it more naturally. Here's a simple guide. 1. Begin with calm concentration. Focus gently on the breath or a soft sound. Don't strain. 2. Return without judgment. When the mind wanders, smile inwardly and return. 3. Allow the focus to stabilize. You'll feel it. The attention becomes smooth, unbroken. 4. Let the object fade. If awareness continues on its own, allow it. Do not force focus. Rest in awareness itself. Include all sounds, sensations, space. Let everything be held. 6. Stop anticipating. Meditation begins when you stop waiting for something to happen. The more you sit like this, the more often you'll feel the drop into stillness. At first it comes in flashes. Later it becomes the baseline. Section 6. Teachings from the Ancients. The wisdom of true meditation is not new. In the oldest texts of yoga and meditation, the 7th stage is described in reverent terms. When the mind becomes one-pointed and that focus is maintained, the state of meditation arises. And later, then the seer rests in their true nature. That rest is not sleep. It is not detachment from life. It is complete intimacy with reality, without distortion. Buddhist texts speak of similar states called jhana, absorption without ego, peace without effort, being without boundary. The Upanishads too echo this. You are that which is aware, not doing, not thinking, just being aware of being aware. Final reflection. True meditation is not a technique. It is the flowering of stillness after the roots of effort have grown deep. It is not the beginning of the path, but the moment the path disappears and only presence remains. When you rest in this field, nothing is missing. There is nowhere to go, no one to become, just the gentle miracle of now. This is step 7, the resting, the remembering, the return. And in the next step, even this stillness will dissolve into something beyond words. If this step helped you recognize or rest in the meditative field, subscribe to continue walking this path. Next, we'll cross the final threshold. Step 8, absorption, entering the silence beyond the self. Until then, keep sitting, keep softening, and rest in the quiet that needs no name.